Yeah.
Mhm. So you went to medical school, you had a chance to have a career as a doctor lined up for you, but then you end up choosing coaching instead. Explain how you turned down the opportunity to be a doctor instead do coaching. Like, was it a tough decision?
Yeah, I mean, if you talk to me since I was like, you know, a kid, I wanted to be a doctor because I wanted to help. I knew, like, it's funny, you ask some kids, oh, what do you want to be? And I'm like, I want to be an orthopedic surgeon, and
Yeah.
help athletes who are hurt. And, did all the, took all the classes, went to, um, well, we don't have pre-med at Wisconsin, so, but we have the medical track. Did work at the Ronald McDonald House, worked as a diet tech, because one of my master's in nutrition or the graduate degrees is in nutrition and undergrad in nutrition, and and really thought about wanting to do that. But then it was like I was trying to train for the Olympics in 2000 in the trials, and making that team, and they asked me to be a a GA, and within 2 weeks I fell in love with coaching. I just was like, gosh, this is where I'm supposed to be. One of those
Mhm.
times in my life where I'm like, I'm exactly doing what I'm supposed to do, and this is my route. It was a hard conversation with my parents because they're like, you spent all this time doing this, doing that. They're like, we didn't come from a lot, and so it was also like you're giving up on your financial dreams. Of like, I always joke that I knew a doctor and he had a Range Rover, and it was like, oh man, that was like the car I wanted. I didn't want a Ferrari, I didn't want a Lamborghini, I
Yeah.
wanted a Range Rover because that was what the doctor I knew had.
Mhm.
And and my parents were like, well, you're giving up on your Range Rover dream, kind of thing. And I remember telling my parents, I'm like, no, I'm still going to have a Range Rover because I'm going to be one of the most successful track coaches in the world.
Mhm.
And lo and behold, I'm pretty fortunate, and I did buy that Range Rover, and
There you
I
go.
gave it to my fiance and my daughter. But it was I've kind of always had a belief in myself, and I think it's partly just coming from an orphanage, being adopted, being a high level athlete, all those different things. It's just the one thing, whether I was just different, I think, because the experiences. But I've always had a belief in myself that I'll find a way, and work hard and be successful. And so I think from a school standpoint, it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. And the reason is because I found what I was truly passionate about. And it's crazy because my roommate, he's a cardiologist at the Mayo Clinic. One's an orthopedic surgeon who also has his PhD in biomedical engineering. One is like the head of radiology at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. I mean, it's all, they're all in the medical field, and they all say the same thing. They're like, oh man, we're jealous. We wish we could do what you're doing, which is coaching. You picked the right choice for sure.
I'll piggyback. It's